Okay, we back, YouTube. Hopefully, you guys are having a blessed and beautiful day. Like, comment, and subscribe so that the algorithm could um, pick up these messages by you participating by like, commenting, and subscribing, and hitting that bell so that you can be notified on just every message that come out, because it's important that you do so, because it may be related to something that you may need to know. So I was just strolling through the messages, and it was just certain people that caught my eyes to this message. And this is something that you need to hear, okay? Now, new cycles have been given out. It's been a shift, but it also has been a new cycle. So when I hear that a lot of you guys have been going in and out of hotels, some of you guys are blocked from getting a job. You're blocked from getting a home. You're blocked from your financial debt that you have to pay. It's for a reason. And this reason is because we are all now assigned to a new path. See, the Most High will put fire, on your old path so that you won't go back. Because if he allow your financial blessings come, you're gonna think that you need to make something happen in that old place that you was at. If you still had that home, you still had that car, and there was nothing that was interrupted in your old path, you would still be stagnant there. So the Most High had to create some type of chaos so that you will keep it pushing. And now that we're in a new cycle, and that this new path is opening, that he can now start giving you things according to you surviving in this new path. But you gotta be on that new path to receive those things. So if you looking for financial blessings, you need to be on that new path. I'm talking about, like, if you're still running around in that city, going to hotel to hotel, that might not be the city or that state that he wants you to be at. I mean, let's keep it real. Because the curses may still be around you in that place that you're not supposed to be in. Blessings are around that place, that new place that maybe you're supposed to be at. And it's okay if you're confused and if you don't know. You just got to push forward. You got to have faith. And you got to just push forward. And I know that it's more to that than just somebody telling you that. Trust me, I know. I never liked it when people used to tell me, just move on faith and just don't worry about the worries. How you going to tell me not to worry about my worries when it's in my face and I got to deal with it every day? Well, now we got to move our state of mind to every time a worry come up, you give it to the Most High. I'm not going to worry about that. This is your worry. He said, cast all your burdens onto me. So that's what I have been doing, and that's why it's so easy for me to keep it pushing, because I cast all my burdens to the Lord, and he takes care of it. You get what I'm saying? So he takes care of it. I don't take care of it. I cast it to him and allow him to take care of it. And that's how we gonna move. That's how I've been moving. And I know that if I was to tell somebody that, it would help them to keep moving as well. So don't get discouraged when things start crashing down, like your old reality start crashing down. There's a new one that's taking place, and that's being manifested. You just got to find that place, and you got to find that thing. You got to find where you're supposed to be at. Now that's when we play Scooby-Doo. When we already found ourselves, now we got to find where we're supposed to be at. Why we got to find where we called at. We got to find it. And again, it's not going to be easy, but with the help of God and his messengers, like I say, I'll be on here, every single day, basically trying to help folks get on their path, on this new cycle, on this new wave, on this new shift. Because once you get on it, all you got to do now is keep riding that wave. But it's going to be all crazy and chaotic when you ain't on your path. That's why a lot of you guys are irritated right now. You guys are like about to lose it. Because you ain't found it yet. But I'm telling you, once you find it, it's gonna be a relief to you. It's gonna be like, and then it's gonna pay off, because you're gonna be like, I'm so happy that the Most High didn't let me go stagnant in that place, because there was nothing for me over there. In that old place, it was nothing for me. You're gonna realize it's actually a desolate place. It's really desolate. Ain't nothing there. And that's why you find yourself getting irritated with everybody. Like anybody who look at you, you ready to pop off. Because you just know your energy is enough over there. Your energy don't even dwell in goodness over there. It's like your energy is like basically pushing you away from this place and bringing you to the place that is actually resonated in, and your frequency can actually elevate. Because this place, there's no elevation, because your frequency can't even tune in to this, because it's probably in a low vibrational place and around low vibrational people. Let's just keep it real. We're not making fun of people. It's just everybody on different levels. And when the Most High called you out, it gets scary when you don't, because things start crashing down, including yourself, man. Including yourself. It's hard for you to get up out. You're gonna find yourself where it's hard for you to get up out of bed. It's hard for you to do like the little small things that it shouldn't even take all that energy. It takes more energy for you to do the smallest things, because you're not supposed to be in this area. This area is done for real, y'all. I can't say that enough. You really just gonna have to, have to pick up yourself and literally find your way of where you're supposed to be at. Because I'm telling you, it's been a shift. It's been a whole new wave of a path that was created for you. Now you got to just find that path, and you got to just stay on that path. Ask me how I know. I'm in the same boat as y'all. And I find myself getting more irritated with the connections, that I have here. Like, I'm like, man, I got me a couple little connections here, and I'm thinking like, okay, if I constantly continue to do it, and I could be able to pay this, and I could be able to handle this business, and it's just not... It's just, I'm at a point where I don't see it being necessary. I'm like, I may have to just keep it pushing, and then just have faith in the Lord that He's gonna take care of my burdens. Because I can't be here. My time is up here. And it can get real. It can get real crazy when you just stand in a place where, your time is up. So those who got ear to hear, stay fearfully and stay wonderfully made.